very welcome to a series of triple one day spiritual retreat in English. I welcome you all on the Jnana Mitra platform. So today we are going to see a topic called mindfulness. What is mindfulness? It is very simple and it is very easy. How mindfulness is different than meditation. Mindfulness can be of three types: wakeful state, sleep state. If you are wakeful, in the wakeful state, you reached a mindfulness. If you are wakeful in a sleep state, you reach a mindfulness. So let us understand this mindfulness in terms of an example. I would like to give you a beautiful story of a monk. There was a war in Vietnam. There were army people entered into Vietnam from a French people. So the French army men came to kill the Vietnamese. They have been ordered to climb the mountain, and there are a couple of people who stay on the mountain. You just kill them. So during a night time, the army men had arrived to that place. But when they arrived, they just saw everyone is in peace. Everyone were in silence. They do not have any fear. They do not have any disturbance in their mind. Not even an inch of disturbance they found in them. Generally, in their observation, like when they visit to kill, people will get disturbed and they will run away. They will try to save themselves. They try to hide themselves in order to protect themselves. They do some actions, they do some activities to save themselves. So in that moment, some transformation happened and they didn't do any act. Why do they order us to kill these people, kill these monks? How peaceful they are. How is it possible to have such a peaceful within? They were surprised to see them like this. In the next morning, one of the army men will approach to one of the monk and he will ask, I would like to have a conversation with you. And the monk, he will tell the truth that we came to kill because we have been ordered. But after seeing, we just felt innerly, these are such a peaceful people, such a silence within them, how they can harm others. So we just turn back by ourselves. How you arrived to such a peaceful state. And in that way, the monk beautifully explained about a mindfulness. To that army man, he will explain, it is very simple. You have to just breathe in whatever activity you do. If suppose you are going to an office, while you are walking towards office, walk with a breathe in and breathe out. Just observe, breathe in each step and breathe out each step, and you will arrive to this. So when we eat food, how we are eating food. We just watch television. We just have so much of thoughts running in our mind, thinking of X problem, Y problem, that situation, this solution to be resolved. I need to plan that, I need to go there. So many things running in the mind. You eat the food. So for what sake you are eating that food? Eat food with breathe in and eat food with breathe out, and see every chewing that you are doing with a breathe in and breathe out awareness, you do that activity. Even any situation, if you are driving a car, just breathe in and breathe out and see that your thoughts are always in empty. You will reach to that peace within, that peace of silence within you. In generally, how is our mind? It's just a non-stop radio station. We don't know to stop this non-stop radio station. How to stop this non-stop radio station? Just observing the breathe in and breathe out. If you are in a tough situation, just breathe in and breathe out, and you will see the transformation within you. You will have that balance within you. If you have fear, if you are facing anxiety, if you are in anger, if you are in pain, if you are in suffering, how it is possible to have that peace within? So in that, it is very common to have pain. It is very common to have sufferings. But how much that suffering and pain you are taking within is important. If you are within in peace, no sufferings, no anxiety, no angerness will touch and disturb you. You have to create that temple within. I will give you one more beautiful story, friends. Once, Buddha was walking, and people near the village, they just want Buddha. Hear the famous Angulimala roam in this place. Please come inside to save yourself. Buddha heard this, but he didn't stop. He was just walking. He was just walking on the path he has to walk. By observing, breathe in and breathe out. He has its own path to breathe in and breathe out. On the way, he just saw a footsteps sound that somebody is running towards him and asking to stop him. Buddha didn't stop. He was just walking with a breathe in and breathe out. And Angulimala came in front of him. Can't you hear me? I ask you to stop. Buddha replied, I stopped long back. What? You are walking and you are saying you stopped long back? Yes, I stopped within. I stopped within. Angulimala was surprised to see this man who is saying how he can stop within even though he is walking. And he was surprised by the behavior of Buddha. Whenever he had seen that Angulimala is coming, he had seen a scene that people running away in fear. People get scared. He had seen that fear in the people when they see him. And this man is totally in peace. He just asked, how you are in such a peace? But replied, I just breathe in and breathe out. And I achieved that inner silence within. Even if you want, you can achieve that. It's very simple. Why you are running? Why your mind is running? For what sake your mind is running? You stop your mind. You stop that non-stop radio station and see that inner peace within. You can reach to that noble silence within by just observing the breathe in and breathe out in any activity you do, any actions you do. Even if you are communicating in your relationships, just breathe in and breathe out, and you will see that you are balancing your life. And I will tell you one more example. We are very habituated. We live with our habituated thinkings, with habituated behaviors. We don't even know that we run with the habit of thinking. Our decision making, our attitude of making decisions, our attitude of making decisions, our way of thinking, our way of living, everything comes from our habit. That habit, that programming which you have done, it always running either in the past or in a future, not allowing you to live in that present moment. So this can be achieved. Present moment, being in a present state, can be achieved only by practicing breathe in and breathe out at every situation. Even in your tough time, you will see that breathe in and breathe out will help you to balance yourself and keep yourself deep listening. It is very important to that deep listening. I will give you the example that I have given, that army men, when there was a fight, the fighter planes were flying in a sky, the fighter jet planes flying in a sky, that sound, hearing as disturbance. See, fear is in the nature. Even the fear is in the nature. The nature, the water that you are drinking, the food that you are eating. Nature has disasters, tsunamis, earthquake, floods. Nature is also having disturbance, pain, sufferings. So that nature also affects us. That nature also affects us. So the suffering and pain due to the nature we draw in our life. So it is very important to have pure food. What does it mean? Pure food. So while cooking, if you have not in awareness, you have so much of painful thought in mind and you are cooking, so you are giving that pain and suffering to yourself in the form of food. And the water you drink, even the water you drink, if you are drinking that pure water, then you will see that that pure water show you the purity within you. So every food you eat, water you drink, are they pure? How you will make sure that they are pure? So before drinking a water, just keep that water for yourself and send, allow vibrations, breathe in and breathe out and see that love vibrations, and you will see the water that you are drinking is also with mindfulness, with that empty thoughts, with stopping that non-stop radio station of your mind and reaching that silence within, reaching that peace within. And if you are taking that water, and you will see your whole body is carrying 78% water, so that will help you to keep yourself in a mindful state. Even the food that you are eating, the fruits that you are buying in a market, that is grown in pain and sufferings. So because of that eating, so you should make sure that every work you do, even you are cultivating the crops, even you are putting seeds in a earth, so even you are when connected with that inner self, the fruits that you are eating, this your inner silence will get connected to that Mother Earth and show you that peace. So that connection with the Mother Earth is important. So how you will achieve that inner peace? How you will achieve that inner peace, that mindfulness, that can be achieved if you practice everything regularly. For every act you do, if you're walking, walk while walking. If you're eating, eat while eating. If you're cooking, cook while cooking with the empty thoughts by breathe in and breathe out. If you're driving a car, drive it with that empty thoughts. Breathe in and breathe out. You will see your thoughts are empty and you will reach that inner silence. Even if the fighter planes are moving in a sky, you listen to that noise with that inner peace. You listen to that noise. You listen to others in a peace with that mindfulness. Even that flight of pains which you are listening the noise will give you that inner peace within. You will not be frustrated. Otherwise, when you listen the flight of planes flying, you are so disturbed. Your mind is so disturbed. Your mind is disturbed. Your mind is disturbed. So that disturbance can be stopped only by practicing peace within, only by practicing that mindfulness. So listening is also very important factor. While listening, you must listen with mindfulness. You will create that peace within. Even you share that peace outside. When you are not with mindfulness, you will see you cannot achieve stillness in your life. How you will leave that balance when you are not peace within? So every act you do, it is in silence. You need to achieve that silence within. that can be achieved by breathing in and breathing out. In every act that you do. When you woke up in a morning, wake up with the silence within. Feel that silence. If you are going for a walking, if you are walking, walk. Let the breathe in and breathe out. You are not walking. The Buddha in you is walking. So breathe in and breathe out. And you will see that you are creating every situation with that inner silence. You will achieve that inner silence. You can create that island of silence within yourself. How to create that island of silence? You have to create your island. A true home is what the Buddha called island of self, peaceful place inside of us. Oftentimes, we do not notice it's there. We do not even really know where we are because our outer or inner environment is filled with noise. We need some quietness to find that island of self. It is very simple to create that island. Every time you feel unwell, agitated, sad, afraid, worried, these are times to use mindful breathing to go back home to your island of mindfulness. If you regularly practice mindfulness, going back to your island at the times when you are not experiencing, be much easier and more enjoyable to find that safe place and go home again. You are fortunate enough to practice mindfulness, peace, that strengthen the connection to your true home. Do not wait until you are hit by a giant wave to try to go back to your island. While walking, breathing, sitting, eating, drinking tea, in mindfulness, all these are concrete practices of taking refuge that you can enjoy many times every day. You have the seed of mindfulness in you. That seed is always there. Your in-breath and out-breath are always available. You have the island within yourself. Taking refuge on that island through mindfulness is a matter of daily practice. I will give you a beautiful story of a monk when a fight was happening. So one of the monk climbed to the coconut tree and sit on that coconut tree because fight is happening on the ground. How long the monk who climbed the coconut tree will be in safe, will reach that peaceful state? No, friends. The island of peace can be achieved not climbing on the coconut tree, but wherever you are, whatever you are doing, it can be achieved to your inner self by practicing regular mindfulness. and you reach to a state, we call it a solitude. Mindfulness, become aware of everything, of every feeling, of every perception in yourself, as well as what's happening around you in your community. You're always with yourself. You don't lose yourself. That is the deeper way of living a life of solitude. To practice solitude is to practice being in a singular moment, not caught in the past, not carried away by the future, most of all, not carried away by the crowd. You do not have to go to the forest. You can live with people. You can go to the grocery store. You can walk with others, and you can still enjoy silence and solitude. In today's society, with so many things around, you pay attention, and your reaction and inner solitude is something you have to learn. All of us have blocks of habit energy inside us. Habit energy is the unconscious energy that causes us to repeat same behavior thousands of times. Habit energy pushes us to run, to always be doing something, to be lost in thoughts of the past or the future and blame others for our sufferings. It interferes with our ability to be peaceful and happy in the present moment. Nowadays, when we have so many gadgets with us, when we spend time with our phone, with television, if you have to communicate to another friend, you just send a message to a neurotechnology, a text message or a phone call. How you will achieve mindfulness with this society? We have forgotten to interact with our friends, to interact with our siblings, interact with our own self. So how you will achieve that state? So communication nowadays happening only through neurotechnologies, friends. Staying connected through mindfulness. You will have a good friend. You will create that friendship within you. That friend which you are searching outside. That island is within you. Travel to that island, not outside, but within. By practicing regular mindfulness and nurturing yourself with a loving silence, you will receive that silence within. Just we will do a meditation. Close your eyes, clasp your hands, cross your feet. If you are sitting on a chair, if you are sitting on a floor, close your eyes, clasp your hands and just observe inner breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And mindfulness can be practiced not in meditation. It happens all the time. Whatever actions we are doing. So we do this mindfulness practice right now. So instead of closing eyes, you can see any object. Suppose if you are seeing a cloud, keep your thoughts empty and watch that cloud. If you are watching a moon, breathe in and breathe out and watch that moon, and you will see your thoughts becoming that empty. You will get connected to that inner peace. Even if you see a flower, breathe in and breathe out and observe with that empty thoughts to that flower. And you will see that inner peace has within you. So, while you have closed your eyes, when you are within, when you are breathing in and breathing out, just observe that what you are observing. Are you seeing anger? Are you seeing suffering? Are you seeing pain? What you are seeing within you, just witness that by breathe in and breathe out. Are you seeing anxiety? So just breathe in and breathe out. Consider any one of your emotion. And see, by breathing in and breathing out, you are witnessing that pain in silence. It is very important to have wakefulness in whatever activity you do. Sleeping happens during night, but we are sleeping even when you are awake. If you are awakening that inner silence through mindfulness, you will see that you will reach that mindfulness, even if you are awake. While you are observing a pain, just breathe in and breathe out. You will reach to a state wherein you will feel that inner peace. You will feel that inner silence. Everyone's agenda is to reach peace and silence. Everyone is in search of that inner peace. Even if you are reading a book, read with breathe in and breathe out, and you will see your thoughts are empty, and the performance of yours will also improve. Even if you are watching television, watch with breathe in and breathe out. Any act, any actions that you are doing, just practice breathe in and breathe out. You parked your vehicle and reaching your home while walking. How we walk, friends? In a hurriness. Hurriness will not give you anything. It just gives you the frustration. Just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out and walk. While each step, breathe in, breathe out, and you will see that inner peace, that inner silence, non-stop radio station of your mind reaches to a noble silence. Mindfulness, you do any work. Even if you hold a pen, even if you are writing, breathe in, breathe out, and do the actions. Any actions you are doing, any act you are doing, just breathe in, breathe out. The mantra is very simple, friends, and this will really help you to reach to that state of solitude in your mind. Go deeper and deeper into your breath. If you are practicing regular mindfulness, you will observe even practicing meditation will be easy. As soon as you sit, your mind will reach to a state of empty thoughts. The mantra of mindfulness is breathe in and breathe out. For every act, every actions you are pursuing. While you are listening, listen it with breathe in, breathe out. If you are watching, watch it. If you are watching a sky, open sky, watch it with breathe in and breathe out. If you are washing utensils, wash it with breathe in, breathe out. If you are cooking, while cooking, breathe in, breathe out. And you will see a drastic change within you. You will create that inner island is within. You will not search for that island outside. Thank you, friends. I think this will help you to understand the mindfulness. Thank you for being with me. Thank you.